Right, so what I'm going to show you is how to make your very own ray box. What I'm going to do first is put down a piece of plastic, reusable or reusing plastic bags here. Put it down so you don't damage the worktop. This is quite a thick plastic bag, as you can see there. That's what I'm just putting down to stop damage. I'm also going to put down a one of the supermarket leaflets, which one I got from Union Co-op. Just going to put it down just to protect the worktop someone. By all means, you can use anything else, a chopping board, a thick piece of cardboard, anything like that would work. What I'm going to use, what I found works really well, is just one of these little boxes, light bulb boxes, okay, for the ray box. It's just really quick and easy. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is look at where this crease is here. So this is where the end of the box will be, and all I really want to do, somewhere in the middle here, it's not too accurate, doesn't need to be too accurate. I am going to just pick a hole here, try to make it as straight as I can. Okay, right, and all I'm going to do here is with my craft knife, just draw straight down like that, halfway up the cardboard. Okay, I didn't go all the way, and I'm going to try and make a really small slit there, probably about 1 millimeter thick. Can you see that? So that's probably about 1 millimeter thick there. Okay, right, now the way I'm going to do this is just see if I can get, it's quite tricky to do on camera here, but all I really want to do, if I just roll it straight back through there again, I'm just trying to create a slit down there, okay, until that pops out. Okay, do get the help of an adult to do this if you're not confident. It is just a matter of creating that slit. Okay, and you really want something like that, quite thin, not too apparent. You can always widen the hole. Make sure your hand isn't underneath. So make sure you're not putting your hand underneath and trying to widen the hole there. Make sure you're holding out wide, and you're just trying to create wide enough of a hole there for a light beam to shine through there. Okay. Right. Once you've done that, you just close up your box. Okay. Close all the flaps. Ideally, you could sellotape along here, or use masking tape. I'll show you that in a second. And then you'll just open up the back of it, like this. And this is where your phone's going to lie. Now, you get your phone, you stick it in at the bottom here, and turn on the torch. I'm just going to get my phone to show you the demonstration for that now. Right, so after making a few adjustments, just taped up the sides. You don't necessarily need to do that. I've got my phone now, put the torch on, and all you do is stick it in on the back like this. Okay, and then what you should see is a nice beam of light coming through there. Okay, now I'm going to turn the lights off and show you how that looks now. There, the lights are off, and you can see a nice strong beam going straight. Obviously notice that it's a straight line. Okay, and now we're going to, what I'll do, place my nice bright white piece of paper underneath there. Right, just to show you, made a little improvement to the ray box. I've just taped it together so it's a freestanding box. No need to hold, just makes life a little bit easier. Right, I've also gone and found a glass block like this in the form of a perfume from my wife's perfume cupboard. Before you go and rummage through mum and dad's perfume cupboards, please make sure you have permission, or even better, ask them to let you use one that maybe they don't like so much if you damage it. Alright, there shouldn't be any damage. Anyways, so what I'd like to show you is what happens when you shine light through a different medium. So right now the light is going through the air, it's hitting the block at a right angle, and it's pretty much ending up where we expect it to end up at the other end if the glass isn't there. Right, so we're expecting it to go out this way, and it pretty much does that. Okay, it comes in and out in the same way. Right, now that happens if you shine the light at 90 degrees to the actual surface of the light. So the normal, we call this the normal. Right, so all I've done now is draw a line, a straight line which is perpendicular to the surface of the block, and we call that the normal. And when I shine a light through the block, we expect it to do something like this. So yeah, when we shine a light through the block, we expect, normally under normal circumstances, we know light travels in a straight line, so it will go straight and out this way. What actually happens when you place your block back in its place and you shine the light along that path, right? So this is where we expect the light to go. Instead, let's bring that light a little bit closer. Instead, we see the light is exiting from this area here. Now, just to draw that. Right, so all I've done is drawn the path where the light's traveling, where it's entered, and where it ends up, as you can see there. Right. Moving the glass box away, we can see we expect the light to go through this way. What actually happens is when light hits a boundary, it changes speed. So once it hits a boundary, or once it travels through a boundary, it changes speed. And once it changes speed, it also changes direction. And we'll just show that with a different color pen. Right, and we can see it actually, we'll know that light still travels in a straight line. So even though it is now traveling through a different medium. So this is where the light is actually traveling. Okay, so it's going along that route there. Okay, now for a ray diagram, okay, this is the normal. Okay, this is the direction the light is traveling. This is where the light is incident. So we call this angle here, this is the angle of incidence. Okay. Right, and this is where the light has actually refracted. It's changed direction. So this, we call this the angle of refraction. Okay, so we've got the angle of incidence where it comes in and where it actually refracts. This is that angle. Okay, so as light enters from the air into the glass, it refracts towards the normal. So you can see the light, instead of going this straight path here where we expect it to go, it's moving inwards in this direction towards the normal line. Right, now if we draw the normal line here again, we can see that as the light leaves, it's now moving away from the normal. Okay, away from the normal. It moves away from the normal when it goes from glass to air, and it moves towards the normal. It moves towards this line here when it goes from air to glass. Okay, and that's how to draw your ray diagram.